keep the attention on this, and I'm simply not going to do it. Joining me now, independent senator from Vermont, Bernie Sanders. Thanks for joining me tonight, Senator.
My pleasure.
Senator, the Campaign for America's Future is circulating a petition reading, "We need leaders like Senator Sanders, Representative Ellison, and Representative Grijalva on the super committee if we are going to protect our retirement security and finally tax the rich." Senator Sanders, what are the chances of you getting a seat on that committee?
I wouldn't hold my breath, but I would certainly like to serve. Look, the fact of the matter is the Republicans are not going to ask the wealthiest people and the largest corporations to contribute 1 cent to a deficit reduction. The real issue is whether the Democrats will hold firm and make sure that they protect Social Security, which has not contributed 1 penny toward our deficit, whether they're going to protect Medicare and Medicaid and other important programs. That's what the issue is.
So, Senator, you think the fight now is, are you saying, look, forget about taxation. Those guys are locked in. It's hopeless.
Right. No, forget about it completely. It's even absurd to talk about it. They have been enormously successful in saying that they will defend to the last breath the richest people in this country and the largest corporations. That's what they've said. That's what they've done. That's what they will continue to do. The real question, Lawrence, is what the Democrats will do. Are they going to go in with similar force, similar strength, and say, excuse me, you're not going to slash Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid, and we're going to hold the line on that? Probably what the fight will evolve into is whether or not we make significant cuts in defense spending. As you know, we have tripled defense spending since 1997. We got weapon systems out there that were designed to fight the Soviet Union. We can make some significant cuts. I hope the Democrats are forceful in that area.
Senator, strategically, that Republican position on taxation is a two-pronged thing, because it does obviously completely protect what they want to protect in the tax code, but then it leaves Medicare, Social Security as the big targets, because that's what, when they look for the money, that's where they see the money.
Right. No, that's right. I'm sorry.
So are Democrats going to unify around this position, since Republican leaders are basically openly talking about, we won't put anyone on there who will consider taxation? Harry Reid is asking, what should I do? Tell Harry Reid what he should do.
Well, I told Harry. As a matter of fact, I just spoke to Senator Reid the other day. And what I said to him is, Senator Reid, do not appoint anybody to that commission who will cut Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid. The goal must be, at the very least, to start making significant cuts in military spending, which has tripled in the last, since 1997.
Now, Leon Panetta, new Secretary of Defense, came out today saying that the automatic triggered cuts to defense spending would be very, very difficult for the Defense Department to handle, for him to handle. Was that, in effect, the administration trying to put pressure on the super committee to actually reach some kind of agreement and not rely on this trigger?
Well, first of all, I don't agree with Leon on that. The reality is that if you extrapolate over a 10-year period, you're looking at a military budgets of probably somewhere near $7 trillion. $500 billion is less than 1%. So I think as we move forward towards serious deficit reduction, and as we try to protect education and health care and environmental protection and nutrition and all of the other programs that this deficit reduction package is going to cut, clearly, we have got to take a harder look at military spending than just $500 billion over a 10-year period.
Senator, is there any prospect of this committee getting to know each other so quickly and coming to an agreement quickly that the Senate Finance Committee or the Appropriations Committees couldn't come to if they got together in their normal function?
No, I don't think it works like that. I think Republicans have made it very clear that they're going to protect the wealthy and the powerful, and we will see how strong the Democrats are. But, you know, everybody there knows each other. You know, only 100 people in the Senate. The fight has got to be, look, Lawrence, in my view, the deficit reduction package that was just passed is extremely unfair. It is going to hurt tens and tens of millions of people. I think the best that we can do now is hold the line. I think we've got to go to the American people and say, and get a new Congress out there that will do what the American people want, which is to protect Social Security, Medicare, education, Medicaid, and ask the wealthy and large corporations to begin paying their fair share.
Senator Bernie Sanders, thank you very much for joining us tonight.
My pleasure.
The Rachel Maddow Show is up next. Good evening, Rachel.
Lawrence, I got to tell you, you're